the Back to School Carnival.
See you at the poll.
This is WCA Weekly. Hello, I am your host Isaac F. Davis.
And I am your co-host Garret Numersky.
And welcome to episode 4 of WCA Weekly for Thursday, September the 20th of 2012. For starters in news, last week the high school students went on their yearly retreat. This year the high school went to the Get Real Conference in Hampton, Virginia. Many speakers from all over the nation spoke, and a great band called the Get Real Band led us in worship.
The middle school also went on their retreat last week at the Williamsburg Christian Retreat Center. Students participated in team building activities and learned to work together.
Tomorrow is the Back to School Carnival. Like previous years, this year is no exception. There will be inflatable rides, cotton candy, and a silent auction. Next week, check out WCA Weekly's coverage on our YouTube channel, and be sure to come out and support WCA Athletics.
Coming up next week is See You at the Poll. This inspirational event will be on September 26th at 7 a.m. Students are encouraged to come out and pray with fellow students about their teachers in the new school.
Now, with sports news, here is our sports editor, Clare McMurray.
Hey guys, Clare McMurray back for another exciting sports news week. In news this week, the JJV girls field hockey team will play against St. Michael's on Monday, September 24th at home. The varsity boys soccer will be playing against Stonebridge on Monday the 24th. Tuesday the 25th we have a bunch of games. 4 p.m. JJV boys soccer versus Trinity. 4 p.m. JJV girls volleyball versus Isle of Wight. 5:15 JV girls volleyball versus Isle of Wight. 5:30 varsity girls field hockey game versus Lancaster, and 6:30 varsity girls volleyball game versus Isle of Wight. Thursday the 27th we have a lot of games too. 4 p.m. there's a JJV girls volleyball game against Portsmouth Christian. 4:30 there's a boys soccer game against Portsmouth Christian at home. 4:30 there's a varsity girls field hockey game versus Bruton. 5:15 there's a JV girls volleyball game versus Portsmouth Christian, and at 6:30 there's a girls varsity volleyball game against Portsmouth Christian. That's all the sports news for this week, but basketball season is right around the corner, so stay tuned to WCA Weekly. For Williamsburg Christian Academy, I'm your sports editor, Clare McMurray. Now here's Jonathan DeMelkon with World News.
Hello everyone, I'm your host Jonathan DeMelkon for WCA World News. And for starters in World News, Jon Stewart and Bill O'Reilly will be live streaming a debate on October 6th. The subjects they'll be talking about are gas prices, national debt, and foreign policy. So stay tuned for that. Looks interesting. And in other news, Congressman Darrell Issa is promoting a digital Bill of Rights that supports internet censorship. And in technological news, IBM created a microscope that can get in so close that it sees the atomic bonds in individual molecules. Very interesting stuff. Can't wait to see what else they develop in the future. That's it for WCA World News. I've been your host, Jonathan DeMelkon, and I'll see you next week. Back to you, Isaac.
Before we go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can be the first to view anything that we post.
Also be sure to check us out on social media on Twitter at WCA Weekly and Facebook, and be sure to email us at wcaweekly@gmail.com for any comments or questions that you may have.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.